Your 5 golden rules in your home staging business. Hey, Liv Conlon here, 7-figure home staging business owner, and here today to share with you my 5 golden rules inside my business that helps contribute to my 7-figure plus income. Now, these are the 5 golden rules that I set for myself pretty early on when I launched my business. Have I broke those rules? I have a few times, and guess what it's resulted in? It's resulted in disaster. So these are the 5 rules that I would love for you to implement into your business to fast track your success. Let's dive in. So the 5 golden rules that I created were really to protect my business, myself, and also to really fast track that success. Now, I have obviously broken these rules a few times. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a rule breaker. I was actually once called that in a magazine article on like a massive spread. And that's what most entrepreneurs are. We work for ourselves because we hate working for other people and being given rules. However, these rules are in place to protect you. And it's why I want to share it with you. It's why I created STAGERBOSS. I created STAGERBOSS so that I could help you fast track your success and accelerate your journey by learning from my mistakes, my obstacles, but also my wins. So follow these to a T and you will not experience the same issues I have had along the way. Let's dive in. First up, you're going to be super transparent with your client and you're going to put your prices on your website. Now, the reason that I put my prices on my website is because I want to speak with qualified leads. A qualified lead is where someone understands the product and they also have a knowledge of the price. An unqualified lead is someone who's just out fishing. They may be serious, but they don't know the price. Now, I would rather get on calls with qualified leads than I would unqualified leads from an energy standpoint and also a financial standpoint. My energy side of things, if I speak to 50 people who are unqualified, I'm probably going to convert them at about 10%. That would be 5 clients. If I speak to only qualified leads, let's say 10 out of those 50 are qualified, and they know the price, I know they know the price, then I'm going to convert at a much higher rate, even up to 80%. So if I speak to 10, I'm going to convert 8. If I speak to 50, I'm going to convert 5. Plus, when I spoke to those 50 people, I've got 45 no's. I've spent a lot of time speaking to them. I've got 45 no's. I'm now feeling disheartened. So put your prices on your website. The industry is in its infancy and people need to know before they speak to you how much the service costs. The second holy grail rule is payment upfront or no stage. When I first launched my business, I used to take 50% upfront, 25% the week before, and then 25% on the end of the stage. Number one, what a massive admin task that was to chase up that payment. And also, I did not like the client could hold back money if they had something they didn't like in the stage. And that was really due to personal taste. So at that point, I made the decision, is payment upfront or no stage? Ever since, we've had very little kickback on people disputing it. If someone disputes, they don't want to pay upfront. I don't want to stage their property. I just believe you're putting in so much valuable items. I believe the payment enough is absolutely acceptable to ask for. Another time that I went against my golden rule, it was an £80,000 installation. I was actually going to get the payment at the end because they were waiting on financing. I've never done this before. And they were trying to withhold all the payment and it was a disaster. So don't do it. Get the payment up front. If they're not willing, they're not your dream client. Keep yourself protected and get paid. Now, before you hear the other golden rules, go click that subscribe button because we have such awesome home staging content on how to grow your business in our channel. Now, the third rule is that your client has absolutely no personal input in the furniture and the staging kit that you use. Ultimately, home staging is for the end client who's going to purchase the property, not your client. If you want to start giving your client input into color schemes or looks, then I really suggest you go down an interior design route because it's going to be time consuming, expensive, it's going to drain your energy. So we have a policy that the client has no input, it's in the contract, is very clear, and that means we're protected, and also our time, our team, everything is happy. If you explain it to your client, this is for the end user and not you, they're usually very reasonable and understand is why they hired you. The fourth rule, and every time I've not sent a contract, bad things have happened. So make sure that you are always sending a contract to every client that you work with. This is going to protect you, it's going to protect them, and if anything does arise, obviously we want nothing to arise, it keeps you safe and it keeps your business being able to operate, that there's no unseen costs or unseen errors that are not being covered by someone. Not only that, when you give them that contract, you're being very clear with what the expectations from them should be of the service that they're getting and what service that you will be providing. Now, my fifth golden rule, if you were at one of our STAGERBOSS live events, you've probably heard me talking about becoming the learner. Oh, it is just gold. This was actually something I learned from Tom Bilyeu. He talked about how we all identify as something. We identify as a mum, we identify as our career choice, identify as an award winner, identify as, an achiever. But the only identity that matters is being the learner. Now, if this is a golden rule in your home staging business, it means no matter something negative happens, something positive, there's always something to learn from that experience. That golden rule has changed my life. It's changed my perspective on everything. And it's why when bad things happen in business, when uncomfortable things happen, I always take a lesson out of it. So these 5 golden rules are here for you to protect you, and they're here for you to help you scale your business faster. Now, if you like that, become the learner, then that's what I teach at STAGERBOSS Live for a full 2 days in person. So get your tickets at STAGERBOSSLive.com and you're going to learn all about scaling a 7-figure home staging business. Just get them at STAGERBOSSLive.com.